REKAP Rush Hour for Monday, June 2nd. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partners of the Chicago Bears. Would you like to win tickets to not only the NASCAR street race that's coming up 4th of July weekend, but how about tickets to see the Zac Brown Band right down there as well? Stay tuned. I may have an opportunity you're going to love. The Cubbies have today off. They'll get on their luxury jet Monday night and fly off to the nation's capital. They open a 3-game series with the Washington Nationals on Tuesday evening. But they grabbed a cup of coffee when they woke up this morning, perused the standings, and see they've got the best record in the National League at 37-22, tied with the New York Mets. So that leads us right into our Ankin Law question of the day. 312-6million for the single best personal injury, rideshare injury attorney in Illinois, the award-winning Howard Ankin. Find him at ankinlaw.com. With the Cubs 4 games up now over the Cardinals in the National League's Central Division and tied with the Mets with the best record in the NL, is it World Series or bust? Or are you in wait-and-see mode? Are you all in? You got to this point? It's a disappointment if you don't win the World Series. What do you say? Best response, you'll get a gift card to Lou Malnati's. Try their brand new limited time offering of a Buffalo chicken pizza. That's a collab with Frank's Red Hot. They call it the Buffalo. Go to LouMalnati's.com for a location near you. College football. Colorado coach Deion Sanders said he was, quote, hurt by reports that said his son Shedeur Sanders was unprepared during pre-draft meetings with NFL teams, but he also isn't buying the validity of them. His son had been predicted to be a high first-round pick. He slid all the way to the 5th round before he was selected by the Cleveland Browns. Quote, it did hurt, but the Bible says God uses the foolish things to confound the wise. There was some foolish stuff that went on, but that gave them something that they needed, Sanders said on the most recent episode of the Say What Needs to Be Said podcast. Detroit Lions had a rough offseason, lost a ton of their coaches, Ben Johnson to the Chicago Bears, Aaron Glenn to the Jets. A bunch of assistants also left. Well, guess what? Now they're all everything center. 4-time Pro Bowler Frank Ragnow, after 7 seasons, says my body is not responding the way I need it to. I am retiring effective immediately. That is a major blow for the Lions. Aaron Rodgers has not told the Steelers at all that he would sign with them, per NFL Network standout reporter Tom Pelissero. Quote, I have been told that he has not affirmatively told the Steelers that he's coming. There's all these signs that he's coming, but he's not affirmatively said, hey, June 9, book me the ticket. I'm coming in and I'm going to join this team. That has not happened as of this point, end quote from Pelissero. Patriots wide receiver Stephon Diggs was present for the team's voluntary organized team activity today after he was absent all last week and made viral headlines for a video on a boat that had head coach Mike Vrabel stressing the importance of good decision-making. This from ESPN, when you make video game moves, you get the video game cover. Eagles running back Saquon Barkley and his legendary reverse hurdle will be featured on the cover of Madden NFL 26, EA Sports announced today. Both the NBA and NHL championship series are set. It's Oklahoma City, the Thunder, and the Indiana Pacers opening the NBA Finals on Thursday in OKC. Thunder are a massive favorite to win the title. Can we get this thing going already? At this rate, we're not going to be done till August, Thursday, Sunday. Why can't we play with one day in the middle? Sweet mother of God, this thing drags on. Stanley Cup final begins on Wednesday evening with the Panthers hosting the Edmonton Oilers in a rematch of last season's final, which was won by Florida. Edmonton, a slight favorite to hoist the cup. All right, our 4 seasons, heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric. Stats of the day are truly insane. If you're a Rockies fan, I feel really bad for you. Colorado Rockies have lost 50 games faster than any team in history going back to 1901. They're the first team to lose 50 before winning 10 games in the modern era. They have 4 8-game losing streaks, and they've been swept in 10 of their 20 series. They're awful. The Rockies' record in May, 4-24, and the Rockies have lost 22 consecutive series dating back to last season. Tonight on CHSN, White Sox play host to the team with the best record in all of baseball and the team that is number one in the MLB.com power rankings that dropped this morning. That would be the Detroit Tigers. Jonathan Cannon will get the start for Will Venable's White Sox, who were swept, scoring only 5 runs in 3 games against Baltimore on the road this weekend. White Sox Countdown Live with Chuck and Ozzy starts the coverage at 6 p.m. First pitch, 6:40. CHSN will have their post-game show after the ballgame. I will have the recap here on our channel. And get 7 days free of CHSN by going to chsn.com. CHSN, where Chicago comes first. All right, you want to take your significant other, a friend, you want to go see the Zach Brown Band and see the NASCAR race? Well, guess what? All month, we are partnering with NASCAR here on the recap as we get set for the NASCAR Chicago Street Race. That is NASCAR's only street race, happening at Grant Park, Chicago, the weekend of July 5 and 6, with the Xfinity Series race Saturday, the NASCAR Cup race on Sunday. Zach Brown Band will be performing July 5th. Kids 12 and under are free, and we'll be giving away tickets all month leading up to the race right here on the recap, whether it's here on the rush hour, whether it's on lunch hour with my guy Guff. You'll have a shot to go to a great race, have a whole lot of fun, and see some awesome entertainment. Appreciate you watching. Have a great rest of your Monday. White Sox recap drops after the ball game. Take that.